All right, getting on to other gaming news. Derrick, you had a few pieces that you wanted to mention. What's going on this week?
Yeah. So, big news. GTA 5 is coming out on PS5 and Series X. November 11th.
Oh my God! Shut up!
I have been waiting since 2013 to play this game on a PS5 and Series X.
Do you think it's possible it might come out for PS6? Because no, there's no way. 4 generations. Why we
I don't know,
all be
man.
That
but
lucky.
You remember when it came out on
PS6?
PS4 and it gave you first person view?
Yeah. What's this one going to be, like 4D?
Fourth person.
Oh my God! We're going to be able to smell Trevor's balls. I love it.
Hell yeah. So
I want to be inside the head of Michael and just feel his existential hatred towards his midlife, whatever he's going through.
Instructor.
That's right. I want to feel the tennis instructor's boner. That's what I want the experience of drinking the green juice.
Up against my lower back.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Jordan, are you excited?
I'm thrilled.
Yay.
I am mostly thrilled that it's not going to cost anything this time because I don't know. I do play GTA Online occasionally. It's,
it's good to have it on the next gen system for those of us that have them. So,
but
still,
it is.
Sure, we'd rather
six,
for
God's sake.
6.
Just make 6, guys.
Right.
At least announce your intentions. Like,
see what needs to happen
coming for 10 years. Okay, well,
right.
shut
what
up.
needs to happen is people need to stop paying for stuff on GTA Online, and then they will make 6. Until that happens.
All right, I'll let you get started on convincing people to do that, Derrick.
It looks like we're going to
task.
I will
GTA
take
6
this.
Yep. Report back and let us know how it goes.
I will. I was defeated. I lost. Let's see. eBay, starting July 15th, will be banning the sale of all adult games and media.
No, my burn. My used burn.
And this will include This will include games that are rated 18.
Adults
18?
only.
Yeah, adults.
What about
only.
my hot coffee version of GTA San Andreas?
No, you can't get that.
Aww.
Silly human.
I already have it, so it's fine. But
It's being ported to Series X and PS5. If you didn't hear.
Really?
Yay! I can't wait to play San Andreas.
Wait to get my hot coffee on.
Yeah. No, they removed the hot coffee portion after the port there, Derrick.
Oh, well, he said, okay.
No,
But
just
Jordan said...
No.
Jordan
No more
said hot
for you.
coffee was
No.
on PS5 and Series X.
No hot coffee for you.
I don't even like coffee.
Get off the table. I think the water ball. Get off the table.
Right. But here, my thing about that is really, I know there aren't a whole lot of. I think there's only 22 games that are rated.
Yeah, this is a very 90s thing that's happening. Didn't we get past censoring sexual content?
Yeah, and it's just weird.
What are we doing?
It's fucking weird.
This is probably fallout from OnlyFans and Tumblr and all that kind of stuff. Everyone's just trying to censor sex workers. I don't know why eBay feels like they need to be
has a stick in that
group,
fight, right?
Yeah,
but I guess to make it family friendly, I don't know. Just don't search for porn if you don't want to buy porn on eBay.
Yeah, it's like eBay's already a step removed. They're not producing any of this content. They're hosting a store for people to sell each other's shit. Just back away, man.
Right.
Just back away.
You literally don't have to be that hands-on. You just sell your shit, we get our money, and move on.
Yeah, that's right.
They're not hurting nobody, view.
Just ban explicit images or something, and then you should be good to go. Which I'm sure they're already banned.
Yeah. You gotta do it like FYE does, and they put the black slip cover in front of the adults only stuff, so the kids can't come over and just peel it off. Or just lift it up and look.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Somewhere the owner operator of Backpages is like, the day is mine.
Right.
They're going to be the only host for all this stuff.
Yeah. So eBay back off, censoring back off, Sony back off of censoring because I'm tired of seeing shit get censored. Honestly.
Yeah. Show me the booty and Devil May Cry.
And especially anime. Oh, I hate to. I'm getting off topic, but when I see a gory scene in anime get censored and it's just blacked out, I'm just like, now you've taken me out of it, and now I don't want to watch it anymore. So,
yeah, if it's the artist's vision, that's one thing. For example, Berserk, they don't draw any genitals because they just don't want to. They're like, we don't want you to just stare at the genitals the whole time. but they don't know that I'm just staring at the not genitals the whole time. But it's fine. But
No,
I mean,
no.
that's
I'm
their
staring
vision.
at
That's
those
what
genitals.
they wanted.
I mean, watching with my wife. Babe, look, genitals.
Look at those genitals.
She's like, I know, I see.
Yeah, I was watching. What's that movie called? The Ari Aster film, the scary one, Midsummer. Mm-hmm. There's some genitals in that movie. I was watching those genitals.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So. Good,
But
good
yeah,
times.
that's
we really got off onto
That's
a
all
weird...
I got for gaming news, man.
Thank
you. Know,
you.
we was getting
Oh my
mad
god,
horny for a second,
I'm
but we
dying
bringing it
for
back.
a segue. Jordan, can you please tell us about online games or something?
Genitals.
Yeah.
No, divide us from that because genitals are leaky. Does that help? Divide us from the leak. Division. The
Oh,
leak.
okay, yeah, the Division. The Division
There we go.
2. Wait, it's not even the Division 2 anymore. It's the Division Heartland. That's right.
Oh.
So the free-to-play Division game is called the Division Heartland. We're expecting to see a lot more of it at E3, and I think they were expecting that we would also see it at E3. Unfortunately, there was a huge leak, and we've all already seen it. 20 plus minutes of gameplay from Heartland. It looks like it's just either one big dark zone or one big match of survival, which is a Division 1 DLC that was their kind of spin on a PvEVP battle royale mode.
Okay.
It was one of the best parts about the Division. People have been clamoring for it to be brought to the Division 2 in some way, and it seems like this is the answer. I'm a very cautiously optimistic person about this free-to-play move from Ubisoft in general. I think that there's some opportunities for them to do some good stuff. The problem is Ubisoft's microtransaction history is not great. Like the Assassin's Creed monetization is bad. It doesn't feel good. It's very greedy. So I'm worried about that part of it. Like Ubisoft doing it makes me nervous, but like it's a model that other companies have adopted recently. One of my favorite games that I've already talked about, Destiny, is technically free to play. Not really, but kinda. I don't know. It looks like The Division. If you enjoy The Division, I bet you're going to enjoy The Division Heartland.
Yeah, hopefully they're paying attention because it seems like when you go full cash grab and you do fee to pay where you charge $60 for a game and then you microtransaction the crap out of it, that doesn't work. And then of course when you have free to play and then you go overboard with it, you can think of like EA and Battlefront. You can think of Square Enix recently having a real bad time with Marvel's Avengers, and now Outriders for a completely separate reason. But you know, hopefully they can take some lessons from that, and if they want to have a successful launch, they'll take that into accord. But they're also a greedy, terrible company, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm at least keep all of the microtransactions cosmetic. That would be a huge step up, because right now Ubisoft microtransactions are not all cosmetic. Some of them are actually impacting the game.
Yeah,
it's mostly impacting single player games, so it's not ruining anyone else's experience, but it still sucks that it's not base gameplay that you have access to just from paying the $60 price tag. Maybe that's what their justification will be. I don't know. It's probably going to be a mess, but I'm excited for that mess because I do love The Division. I love extrajudicial killing. I love government-sanctioned murder of civilians in a pandemic. It's wonderful. The politics of it are awful, but it's one of my favorite games.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a walk on the dark side and go, okay, it's wrong, but I see the appeal, but it's wrong.
All right.
Right.
But don't do it in real life. But it's wrong. But okay.
Some of the early pandemic stuff was, the Division community was kind of like eyes emoji.
Yeah,
anyone
like,
else looking at this?
Guys, I don't know about this. No, it was. There's a lot of things that are getting a little bit too real. I started playing Vampire during the pandemic, and that's, if people don't know, that's about the Spanish flu pandemic. And I was just like, there were a lot of similarities, like trying to convince people to wear masks and like the spread it, but it was targeting young people instead of older people, so it was kind of like flip flopped in that aspect. But I was like, this is just feeling too real. And And then I was telling Derrick the other day that after playing Last of Us 2, and when we would go out, we had our, like, we'd be in the car, I'd be like, okay, everybody, masks on. There's spores outside. like, it just infects your brain because you're doing similar shit. So.
Yeah. The pandemic is actually why I stopped playing The Division 2. I was really enjoying it, and that was like my main game because Destiny had kind of fallen back. And then I was like, you know what? This is just a little too real for me.
Yeah, it's life imitating art, man. Crazy. All right. Well, there's some more news about what we talked about last week about rumors of Nintendo getting Games Pass. So court depositions and leaks keep coming out from, the Epic versus Apple battle, and Xbox is embroiled in that. And unfortunately, some dealings with Nintendo got leaked, and Nintendo's like speaking up. They're like, hey, redact that. That's too sensitive. And the stuff they're asking about redaction has to do with online patents and cloud gaming and things that are associated typically with operating Games Pass. Nintendo doth protest too much, methinks. So I'm really, really convinced that Nintendo is working with, I mean, unless somebody like full on leaks it, like Netflix Zelda, and they just take their ball and go home again, like the punks they are, I feel like Nintendo's going to work with Xbox and possibly get a Games Pass so they can get more games on the platform, which that's just good news all around, I think. I will get Games Pass on the Nintendo. Then that means I don't have to get an Xbox. Nothing wrong with Xbox, it's just I chose PS5 and I don't want to get both because I feel like I just can't justify that to my wife. I don't know. I mean, again, we're doing okay. Michael! She's working on the backyard. She's putting rocks down. She's landscaping. There's a greenhouse out there. I'm like, girl, you're really trying to get us like self-sufficient, and I appreciate you. So I'm over here buying electronics. Yeah, right. I'm over here buying stupid shit. So I'm doing podcast research, babe. So, no, I would appreciate if Games Pass is on Nintendo. Then it'd be less of a hard sell. So, speaking of Nintendo stuff, they announced a new amiibo to go alongside the Skyward Sword HD release. It is a Zelda Loftwing, which is like the big giant bird in Skyward Sword amiibo. I think it's going to be the same size as Detective Pikachu, the big amiibo, because they're charging like $25 for it. And it's supposed to release on 7/16. If people are interested, I follow a Twitter account called @AmiiboAlerts, and they're pretty on it. This is one of the first Amiibo alerts where they's like, hey, pre-orders are up on Best Buy and GameStop. And I went online, and they're gone.
Right. They keep selling out on Amazon, too.
Yeah, like really quick, because Zelda fans are rabidly wanting to get this particular Amiibo, which is making it rough for me. But I did snag it on Target today. Okay. So Target doesn't allow pickup, though, and I had to pay shipping, which I didn't like. So as soon as it comes up for Best Buy, which is Best Boy, I'm going to grab it there because I can go pick it up, and then I'm going to cancel my Target. But I have it on Target in case it never opens up, which I'm thinking is a possibility because scalpers are already putting this Amiibo up like pre-order for $100 because they're the worst. Wow. But, it is what it is. Huh? Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Gosh. Scalpers are just I don't like them. I don't like them. Anyways, so the reason why people are kind of pissed, the Amiibo functionality, what this does effectively is anywhere you are in the world, including in a dungeon, you can scan the Amiibo and bam, you're up in the sky, which is basically this game's version of fast travel. Whereas in the vanilla version of the game, in the game itself, you have to go to certain points to do that, so it's a convenience thing. And people are mad because they're like, that's a feature that should have been baked in the game, not walled behind a $25 Amiibo that most of us, unless we're online hitting the refresh button, are probably not going to get for MSRP anyways. And I'm sympathetic to that. I feel like, to me, Amiibos, when they do something really cool, that's great, like I just described what the Treasure Goblin does. But you don't feel like it, you're kind of speeding up the loot gathering with the Loot Goblin. It's not completely removing a feature you can't access otherwise. You know what I mean? Mario Odyssey, for example, you scan Amiibos to get outfits that you can later buy in-game. You're just getting them a little early. So if you want to be dressed as Waluigi from Jump, you can, right? I'm cool with that. But this, I kind of get why people are mad. That said, I collect amiibos, so it's a non-issue for me. I'm going to get it anyways. I don't even know if I'm going to play Skyward Sword. I just want to put the amiibo on the shelf and look at it and pet it and love it and touch it and things.
That's what I'm surprised about this this little item, because no one I know is excited about Skyward Sword.
Right? But I'm telling you, I see so much salt on message boards and Nintendo groups and stuff. Like, they are pissed. And I've seen a lot, I think Kotaku recently reported on it too, and they hate it. And I get it, but for me, it just doesn't personally affect me. So if you're out there and you're planning on playing Skyward Sword HD, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and I wish you Godspeed.
Yes. Happens with every single new piece of gaming product that comes out. That's probably going to be limited every single time.
It seems like it. It seems like it. But other rumors this week, this is cool. My number 2 game of the year for 2020, and would have been number 1 if it wasn't for the fact that the nostalgia just hit me in the feels with Final Fantasy VII Remake. But Hades may be getting a release on the PS4. So those who didn't have access or want to play it on PC or don't have a Switch will now be able to play Hades. And if you are one of those folks that just have a PS4, you need to get Hades. It's one of the best roguelites around. And again, I don't know if we were talking online or offline about just sexy characters. I think Persona has a lot of sexy characters. Supergiant games, they got some sexy voice actors, man. All the characters are beautiful and they're well acted, and you fall in love with each and every one of them. And the main character, Zagreus, can date all of them, which is nice. The story, the way they weave the story into the roguelite gameplay where you're trying to escape Hades, each time you die, you go back and try again. It's so cool how they weave that in. South Korea recently put up a ratings board listing for the game on PS4, so people are thinking, it's coming to PS4. Mm-hmm. It's since been removed. They put it up and went, whoops, and put it back down, but you know what it is. You already know what it is. Jordan, have you ever played Hades?
I have not. Roguelites are not for me usually, but Hades is on the list. There's a few Switch games that I want to play. I've got a trip that I'm planning on not taking anything but the Switch and jumping through a bunch of them.
Cool. Well, let me know what you think. I think as far as roguelikes or roguelites, whatever you want to call them, go, I think Hades is probably the best foot forward right now. Maybe that or Returnal, depending on if you're more action focused or not, or story focused. But I think Hades is the best foot forward. So if you're going to like them at all or any part of them, like Hades is going to be the one. So if you don't like Hades, you probably just can give up on the whole genre at this point.
Damn.
Yeah. There's definitely ones that I've enjoyed, but more that I haven't. So I'm looking forward to it.
That's fair. Have you ever played Rogue Legacy?
No, but I've watched it.
That one's pretty fun. That's one of the ones I like. Like, I like Binding of Isaac too, but it's not super for me. Also, Devil game.
Devil.
But like I enjoy it, but not as much as others do. But my favorite roguelites so far that I've played have been Dead Cells, Hades, Returnal, and Rogue Legacy. So.
See, Dead Cells is that's why I'm worried, because last time there was hype like this, it was about Dead Cells. And I tried it, and I just couldn't do it. And
Hades is better than Dead Cells, and Hades is more accessible than Dead Cells, and Hades has a way, 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 way better story and music than Dead Cells.
Yeah. I mean, those are explicitly my concerns, so you've waved them away.
I waved them away. Okay, well, I'm super interested to hear what you think, so let me know when you get a chance to play it. All right. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is a grouping of rumors and leaks from several outlets about Nintendo's announcements next month. Now, we could just wait till next month and watch the Direct. That's probably going to come out adjacent to E3 or whatever. Sure.
But that's no fun.
We're going to talk about speculation. So, here's what people are saying. They're saying that we're going to get a 2D Donkey Kong game. In fact, that it's already... No, wait, no, not this one. Never mind. There's another 2D game that's already finished developing, they're saying, but that's not this. But we're going to get a 2D Donkey Kong game announced, and possibly DK99. I'm talking a la Tetris 99, a la Pac-Man 99. And I got to say, as far as the 99 formula, I feel like the original Donkey Kong game would work. The one where you jump over the barrels and whatnot, try to get to Pauline.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I don't know why I thought of Donkey Kong Country, because that was my first
Donkey Kong
That's
Country
exactly what I was
99.
thinking of too. I was like,
You
wait,
babies. You 30-year-old babies. Get out of here.
that's about right.
No, it's jumping over. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. But yeah, it's the original one. You got to stop.
I can't.
I know.
Keep grooving.
Speaking of bangers, man, Persona ain't got nothing on the Donkey Kong Country, baby. That's not true. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why. That's not true. It's got good music, though. So, Fire Emblem, people are saying that they're thinking of doing a re-release of a Japan-only Fire Emblem game that was only on the SNES, like they did with the NES. So, that might be cool for Fire Emblem fans. What I'm more excited about is the rumors of a follow-up to Three Houses developed by Warriors. Yes. Developed by Koei Tecmo. And I've been saying how bad I want that because they've already had mad success with Age of Calamity, the sequel to Hyrule Warriors that follows up the Breath of the Wild story with a prequel. I really, really, really want either a prequel or a sequel to Three Houses, which was my favorite game of 2018 was when it came out.
I think so.
Anyways.
2019.
Yeah, 2018, 2019. Anyways, Three Houses, loved it, but I also love Warriors games, and I really want them to do... And Fire Emblem Warriors is one of my favorite Warriors games, so if they put that together with all those characters that I love, I will just die.
Spicy.
So, Vicky's going to make me play it with her.
Yeah, I'm going to make you play with me. We're gonna play it. It's going to be great. Mario rumors, either a Mario Odyssey 2 or a new Mario Party. They're saying one or the other. Something's coming. Something with Mario's coming. They're saying a 2D Metroid is already finished. They're saying we're probably going to get a Detective Pikachu sequel, which, okay. Yeah, I mean, the original one on 3DS was like baby's first detective game, but I mean, it's cute, and the movie was great. I love the movie. And maybe they'll get Ryan Reynolds to be on a Switch cartridge. Yay! Or something. I don't know. And then we may either get a bundle of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and or Breath of the Wild 2. So that's what people are buzzing about. Now, it kind of sounds like a wish list of what everybody wants. I mean, slap in like,
right.
Bayonetta 3, and it's just basically, or Mario Kart. It's like, that's what we want.
But really, it's just going to be a fucking Splatoon 3 deep dive.
I swear to God. No, but Nintendo has hinted heavily themselves that their release schedule is far from over, and they're going to drop a lot of games in the latter half of this year. So I feel like COVID was this hose that like Nintendo's the hose and COVID bent it, but it was still on. And then the back half of 2021 is Nintendo unkinking the hose and just all the games hit us in the face. That's what I want. Summertime. Games hitting the face.
Blast me.
So I could be wrong, but a lot of the sources have been like 50 to 75% right before, so I'm hopeful.
Those are
let me dream.
Scary odds.
Right, 50 to 75%.
I mean, what have we got to lose except for hope and happiness?